Welcome to the Tomball Technology Center. Our 46,000 square foot facility has been engineered with advanced safety and environmental features. Chemical, physical, analytical, R&D, and application testing of samples from numerous sources is performed by our laboratories. Your personal safety, as well as the safety of all employees and visitors, is our primary concern. Adherence to our safety and security protocols is expected of each site visitor. We look out for each other. If you observe any unsafe conditions or actions while on site, please alert your site host or a member of the management team. Your access to the site is contingent upon your understanding of and compliance with all of the expectations and requirements presented in this orientation. Please take a moment to familiarize yourself with the main areas of the site. Facility, storage sheds, visitor parking, employee parking, front entrance, visitors, shipping and receiving, the delivery entrance. All visitors must enter the facility through the front entrance. Check in with security at the reception desk. Sign in on the visitor's log. The log will be used in the event of an evacuation or other emergency to account for your whereabouts and safety. All visitors on site are required to have a badge. Visitors that are not employed by Veolia will be issued a visitor's badge, while Veolia employees who are visiting the facility will be issued an employee badge. The visitor badge or employee badge must be worn and visible at all times. Non-Veolia employees must be monitored at all times while on site. Veolia employees who are visiting the facility have unrestricted access to the administrative areas of the facility only. At the conclusion of your visit, return to the reception desk, check out with security, and exit through the front entrance. All areas shaded in red are restricted access areas. These areas are separated from the administrative portion of the facility by glass walls and sliding glass doors. Safety glasses and appropriate closed-toed shoes are required in restricted access areas. All visitors must be monitored by a site employee when entering restricted access areas. Depending on the location or work function taking place, additional PPE may be required. There are 4 general emergency actions that you need to be familiar with while visiting the facility. Facility evacuation. If you hear an alarm, follow your host or other site employee to the nearest exit. Go to the nearest muster point. Remain in the safe area until the all clear is given. Laboratory evacuation. Proceed to the administrative area of the facility and await instructions from the Site Emergency Management Team. Site assembly. Proceed to the area designated by the Site Emergency Management Team. Shelter in place. Proceed to the nearest restroom or copier room unless directed to an alternate location by the Site Emergency Management Team. There are 3 specific emergency actions to be aware of while visiting the facility. Fire emergency. If you discover fire, smoke, or burning smell, immediately contact the EHS manager or activate a fire alarm. Proceed with facility evacuation. Do not attempt to put out a fire with a fire extinguisher. Medical emergency. Dial 911 for serious injuries. Contact the emergency response team or EHS manager for minor injuries. AEDs are available in 2 locations inside the facility. Severe weather. Promptly shelter in place inside the nearest facility restroom or copier room. Follow directions from the Site Emergency Management Team. Chemical safety is important. Hundreds of individual chemicals are used in the laboratory areas. Individual chemicals may be associated with various hazards. Visitors having chemicals delivered for use on site must have prior EHS approval and provide safety data sheets. All samples and chemicals must be delivered to the receiving areas. Samples and chemicals shall not be brought in through the front entrance or employee entrances. If you have questions or concerns, request a safety data sheet or SDS. Flammables are present on site in solvents, gases, and samples. Flammables on site include acetylene, acetone, ethanol, hydrogen, crude oil, and other chemicals. Flammables can cause an explosion or fire. Acids and bases are routinely used in laboratory procedures and other processes. Exposure to corrosives can have an effect on the eyes, skin, respiratory tract, and gastrointestinal tract. Gas cylinders on site include both inert gases and oxidizers. All cylinders are secured with a strap. Gases stored in cylinders can cause oxygen displacement, gas exposures, fires, explosions, and physical hazards of cylinders. H2S is present on site in samples and standards. Detection and alarms provide administrative controls for H2S. H2S is flammable and can cause life-threatening situations. While visiting the Tomball Technology Center, please adhere to the site-wide speed limit of 10 miles per hour. When parking, all vehicles must reverse park, except for persons with disabilities. Please do not park in or block the restricted access zone in the employee parking lot, or block the fire lane marked by red pavement and red curb. And when exiting the site, obey stop signs. No one under the influence of drugs or alcohol will be allowed on site. The Tomball Technology Center is a tobacco-free site. No smoking or vaping while inside the facility or on-site grounds is allowed. Alcoholic beverages are prohibited on site. Illegal drugs are prohibited on site. All weapons, including concealed firearms, are prohibited on site. Be safe. This concludes the Tomball Technology Center Safety Orientation. Thank you, and be safe.